Non-negotiables are fairly rare, both in our organizations and at the individual level. One reason is that most people and businesses haven't yet bothered to identify a coherent belief system or a coherent mission. Another reason is that even though people may think they have a belief system and a mission, there may not actually be an alignment with each other. They may even conflict. The result, inconsistency and contradictions. Very often when someone says, "I refuse to compromise on such and such," reality proves just the opposite. If you've ever heard someone say, for instance, "Customer service is our top priority," and then turn around and disrespect a customer, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Not long ago, I had this experience with a major air carrier, a company whose mission statement claimed to put the customer first, but whose employees hadn't apparently seen that standard carried out in real life. It wasn't even on their radar screen. They had no shared belief system that connected to the mission. They didn't focus on what they could actually control, and they didn't understand what valuing people really means. They had no standard against which to measure putting the customer first. There was a disconnect. As a result, my problem not only didn't get resolved in a way that made me feel like I was their top priority, but also it made me wonder why the company bothered to even mention customers in the mission statement in the first place. Here's the point. Non-negotiables don't happen just because of the noises we make with our mouths. There is an art to identifying them and living by them. That's not open to negotiation. What's not open to negotiation in your life, and how do you know? Yes, there are times in our lives or our businesses when it makes sense to negotiate, to collaborate, and to split the difference when we are trying to resolve divisive issues. Sometimes a stalemate only seems to bring all productivity to a halt, and compromise is essential to keep business moving. Sometimes it's healthy to agree to disagree and revisit the decision later when clear minds can initiate new ideas of resolution. The power of accountability is when you value people, know what you believe, what your mission is, what is in your control, and what is truly non-negotiable for you. And everyone on your team understands and lives by those non-negotiables. Then you will create an environment where people can be their very best, both for themselves and for the organization. The natural outflow is a place where accountability is abundant and people keep their commitments to themselves and to others.